Hey, yo, we're back. I'm still up in wrestling, so we're gonna, we're not even done actually, so what we're gonna have to do is we're actually gonna have to, okay, so we actually have to do the tutorial first, so, what? Oh, yeah, oh, he has to teach us about shit, so yeah, basically this is the ranking system, you're basically garbage, until, yeah, we're gonna join it, yes, yeah, I'm in the run. I'm glad that they have good old last year's champions. Here, let me explain. So basically, who's current champ right now? So Nakamura's champ. Before that was Sami Zayn, and they still got Finn Balor as champ, and they still got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn down there. United States champ. That's currently not John Cena. That's Rusev. It was John Cena, and John Cena elevated the fuck out of it, and now it's back to Rusev, and man, I really enjoyed John Cena's run with the U.S. belt. It was so great. And they still got those little lower mid cards down there. Hey, Mizdow, you're still down there! I'm really sad about that. Intercontinental Champion. Hey, look at the names. Alright, so these, out of the first three, Ryback's gone, Bad News Barrett's gone, and he totally got his name changed. Ziggler, I think he's not doing that. He's still there. He's in SmackDown. Sheamus is still there. Luke Harper's injured, and Neville was injured for a long while. IC Champ right now is The Miz to date the episodes if you want to find out where these episodes are. And I'm also loving The Miz. I'm fucking gushing over him right now. A couple weeks ago, he blew up on Daniel Bryan. Man, it got me so hooked. Tag Team Champs, still the New Day. Oh my god, I'm still upset about this. So if they hadn't changed the titles, then New Day would have been the longest reigning champions of the modern era, beating out, I think it was Demolition. And instead, I mean, they beat Paul London and Brian Kendrick, which I'm sad about that, but they could have been the longest reigning, and now it's going to be really long, and then it's getting dragged out now, so we'll see where that heads. US champ, WWE champ, obviously they split the titles up now, we're in the brand split era. Seth Rollins is no longer the champion. My favorite run as champion. Current champs are Dean Ambrose, and the Universal title is currently vacant. Actually, no, it's not. Last week, my fucking boy Kevin Owens won that shit, and I was so hyped because I was in band, and I was on Twitter, and I saw that fucking Kevin Owens won, and I'm like, really, fucking Kevin Owens, my fucking boy? Are you serious right now? I was so into it. So now we can actually move character shit. All right, so now part 2 of Create a Wrestler is making the whole fucking. So, this is why I love Create a Wrestler. Create a Wrestler is awesome. It's fun. It's amazing. I love it. Downside, it takes so much time to set this stuff up. That's also why I love it, because it's an RPG thing that, it's great. But man, for a Let's Play thing, I don't know if I'm going to cut this video down or what I'm going to do. We're going to do, obviously, where's jumping? Is it this one? Yeah, like that. Obviously jumping ring out, because I want to eliminate myself immediately from Royal Rumble. Apron, we're doing, I think those are the basic ones, they're pretty good. Taunts, so, this is another thing I love. So taunts, so obviously, here I'll show you, so this is all. So obviously, you got, so they have name ones, right? They got Air Boom, which is obviously Kofi Kingston, right? Actually, no, that's not even Kofi Kingston, that's fucking Evan Bourne. So that's the thing, that's what I wanted to talk about. So you obviously got names, right? Like Boxer, Bret Hart. So you got people that are named, right? Like British Bulldog. Oh, I love that. The Brooklyn. The whole Brooklyn thing is JTG and Crime Time. So I love that they kept this stuff in, because obviously they still have the assets of this stuff. Like, who's CT? I forgot what that is. But I'm glad that they kept these in, because it keeps it so you. I miss Cody Rhodes. Fucking good shit, Cody Rhodes should just bail because you know your place. He's at the Bowl Arena, a Battle of Los Angeles in PWG. Man, I wish I was at that. But man, I'm so happy for him. Sandow, you're gone. So let's see. There's I forgot what the name of it was, but it was I'm glad they kept Finn Balor stuff in there. It was I think it was. No. It was. So like I was saying, I think it's. There it is, Latino Heat. So Latino Heat is obviously homage to Eddie Guerrero, no doubt about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And who was CM Punk? CM Punk was straight edge something. because they obviously like there it is. This is all CM Punk's taunts. That like the fact that like they still have the stuff and they still keep it in is great because that means that when you create the wrestler that you're trying to mimic, all his stuff is still in there. Hey, we did a thing. We got a trophy. Yeah, no, I'll set up all that stuff off camera because it takes too long and like I just want to get into the meat and bones of like actually playing. It's already 42 minutes and like I would have taken longer. I would have taken like a good solid like 20 more minutes just to set up moves and stuff. I might make these episodes like 30, 20 minutes because like these are long. Like wrestling games in general have always been like really long. Once I figure out how to use like old school video games like Nintendo 64 stuff, I'll show the game that got me super hooked. I think it was WCW vs NWO World Tour. That's a great game. If you haven't played it, I'm not gonna advocate anything, but
all right. So today you'll be training with Enzo Amore. He's going to help you learn a few things. Get in there and we'll get started. Dude,
I'm glad they also kept Enzo's look from like Brooklyn 2015, because that's totally what he still had right there. Yes, I know how to wrestle. This is the lockup. This is how you train wrestle. Yeah. Basically, rock, paper, scissors. I shouldn't give him the shoes. He's just in feet. Oh, do I actually have to win? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know how to do this. This is the one thing I didn't like about they'll probably show it in the finishers, and not in the finishers, in the submissions. I didn't understand how to make submissions work at all. That's another thing that like put me off the game, is the submission system is super weird. Okay, so we're in there. We in there. I think this is it. No, this is working cold. So this is basically like how to apply more pressure and like not letting them get out. The submission system is. I really hope that they redesign it for 2K17, which is coming out next month, guys. Ugh. The reason I'm playing this is because I want to finish it so I can have enough time to play that. Because I'm probably gonna buy it because I have both. I don't know, dude. I know yearly games aren't a good thing because, like, obviously the next year it's going to change and then you're going to have to readjust to that and blah, blah, blah. But, man, I love WWE games. So this is it. Fuck this thing, man. How the fuck do I work this? I never understood. So I basically got to get in his circle before he leaves. And this is super easy because of they're making a tutorial. But in practice, it's impossible. And everyone I've talked to about this game and everyone that's had this game agrees with me, and that is impossible. It's like it's not the worst part of the game because it's still a great game, but man, is it hard. And that's super easy. I'm glad that I'm okay with. I've always hated the mashing aspect of not fighting games, of WWE games. Because you have to mash like crazy. You have to like fucking destroy your controller basically. And I'm glad that it's just like a basic like little quick mini game that it's just like, and you can get really good at it. So it's also skill based. Mashing isn't skill based. Mashing is just how fast can you push a button, which is not skill based. It is just how fast can you push a button, and then if somebody is equally as good as you, you're not going to go anywhere. You're at a stalemate, and then they're going to win. Or you're never going to go anywhere because none of you are going to be able to pin each other. And that's why I'm glad that it's like it's a timing based minigame, because that's like you got to learn how to do that. Yay, we got points. Ugh. The other part of it is like my guy is like my other guy is 6 hours in, right? And that's like I think I barely got called up in my 6 hour game. Yeah. So we're just gonna go into it. We're just gonna kick Tyler Breeze's ass. Tyler Breeze is a character that I'm happy where he's at right now, because right now he's currently teaming up with Fandango, which is great because I love that team. It works. For some reason, it works. It just works. It was one of those things that when people were talking about when people were talking about Tyler Breeze being called up, they're like, man, they should just team up with Fandango. The characters fit well. It's two narcissistic characters that like love themselves so much, and like it. Yeah, they're right. It worked. It just put those two people together. It's like putting Marty the model with, I forgot who else. I think it was Rick Rude. It worked perfectly. Put characters that have like the same kind of stuff together, and it just works. And that's what happened with Fandango and Tyler Breeze. That it works. That these two characters that follow the same shit, like the same kind of gimmick, just a little bit tweaked. It just works. And like, it's my best friend's favorite gimmick right now. It's my favorite, like lower mid card gimmick, because that's where they are right now. But it just works. So I'm glad that he found his place, because I loved him in NXT. He was great in NXT, and when he was making jobber entrances like week 3, I was like, oh, damn it. I was really sad when he was making jobber entrances like week 3 and he wasn't winning any matches, and it was like, oh great. I guess this is where you're headed, buddy. So yeah, I'm glad that, yeah, he's still pre-show. Obviously, he's still pre-show. He's still a lower mid-card, but you know, I feel like he'll I don't know, he's a good comedy character, and they'll reward that. I think he deserves, like, something. Like, all the other NXT guys are. Like, why can't you? Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, how do I make this work? Somebody's like, do it in the direction of something else. Oh, I'm getting fatigued. Another thing is the reversal system. So the reversal system in the other games were like, yeah, I know how to reverse. It was basically like, just guess correctly, and I'm glad that they like prompt you now, because now it's like, I'll take them off later because I don't like seeing R2 like all over my screen or whatever. Whoa, that's a finisher. How is that a normal move? Whose finisher is that? Is that Seth Rollins? What's the name of it? I think it's like God She Will or something, or God's Last Call, or one of those moves. That's a finisher, and it's on a random little aerialist. What's this? No. I'm glad Tyler Breeze. You're a jobber, yes, but I'm glad that you're not a complete, utter failure. Oh man, this is what the thing that it doesn't piss me off, because obviously it's just commentary, but the silence over the NXT stuff is I never understood why we have to have silence. I might like overlay some like little MIDI track just because I don't like silence in my gameplay, but man, it's just quiet. Like if I just stop talking, like if I just go like, it's awkward. It's not fun. It's not fun to just sit in awkward silence, just watching two dudes like. Oh my god! I just realized we're super colorful. Like two super color. This is why people think that wrestling is like weird. Every time I have to explain to people like why I love wrestling, it's always like, cause I like watching dudes fight, and that's like my favorite line. So right, my favorite line to tell people why I love wrestling, right, is it's just jacked up dudes fighting for my amusement. That's all it is, and that's why I love it. Like half naked dudes wrestling, fake wrestling for my entertainment. And then people always accuse like, oh, you're gay. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I watch things that are like, whatever, dude. I'm secure in my sexuality that like I understand that watching wrestling, and when people are like, oh, but that's gay, like that's not an insult to me anymore, because I mean, fucking, it's wrestling. Like, of course it's gay. It's gay by nature. But it's still like fun to watch, and I love the characters and I love everything. So if you want to defend wrestling, here I'll give my defense of why I love wrestling. So the reason why I love wrestling, yes, it's fake. Everyone knows that it's fake, and that's the thing. Everyone knows that it's fake. Okay, what the fuck? Why did they just give me RVD's moveset? Wait, can I do the fucking Bronco Buster? No, it's face drop kick. What's my finisher? Hold on. Finisher is spider suplex, top rope back. Really? How the hell am I gonna get that? Top rope back. I can't. I'm not. Oh wait, since I'm an aerialist. Can I already start on the top? Since I'm an aerialist? Because I remember that's one of the things you have to, like, buy with points, is that you have to... Can I already start up here? Okay, I can't, so what the fuck? How am I ever gonna do that finisher? Top rope back. I can't even do that, because I don't have that option. Unless it meant like this. No, okay. Whatever. We'll change that in the other ones. Hey, I love that sunset. So, do I have enough time? 28. Yeah, let's get our poses in. Let's get our JoJo poses in. So the reason why I love wrestling is basically because of the characters and the storylines and everything about the ridiculousness. Because I'm a fan of ridiculous shit for just the aspect of it being ridiculous. Like, the reason why I love JoJo is because at the beginning it was just dude fights guy that kissed his girlfriend. And then it just turned into, like, now he's a vampire that can't be killed. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then the next season it was like, a dude that fights 3, like, immortals. And, like, spoilers, it's ridiculous. It gets more and more ridiculous as time goes on. And, like, now it's like, we're at season 3, and I'm gonna spoil season 3 stuff because I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Is that, it's dudes that have, like, other, like, spiritual beings controlling them. And it's like, what? Why can't we go back to the fucking dude who fights for his lady's honor? And that's why I love wrestling, because wrestling can totally be vanilla as fuck. It can be like, hey, you said something wrong about me, and I'm gonna beat you up because I'm a better wrestler than you. I'm the best at wrestling. You are not as good as wrestling as I. And then it can be like super ridiculous, like, hey, dude, I'm your son's, like, legitimate father. Let's fight for his custody in a ladder match. Or it can be like, hey, dead brother, you were dead because I killed you. Remember when that happened? And now you're back, and now you've changed your gimmick, and now you're undead again instead of being an American badass that, like, rides on a motorcycle. It's just a human being, but now you're some fucking undead wizard and shit. And I am like a burn victim. That's not really a burn victim because my face is normal. Or what other ones did I like? Man, there's so many. That's the thing, dude. Like, there's so many, like, little wrestling things that it's like, what the fuck? Like, how many? Oh, so I just get a sunset flip right off the bat? Yeah, dude. Oh, I love sunset flips. Okay, shoutouts because I always knock John Cena for not being a good wrestler or whatever, right? When he pulled out a sunset flip against Kevin Owens, that's when I think I earned, like, a lot of respect for him, because it's like you're actually learning moves that indie darlings know just to broaden yourself, and I thought that was pretty great. Are you serious? How am I ever gonna win this? This is another thing. So, like, the only way you can win is by basically doing your finisher, but I don't know how to do my finisher. He's already super dead. It's oh my god. It's grapple offense. Oh god. Oh, that scared me. The door just closed itself. It's top rope back. Oh no! Are you serious? It's still my strong style knee. No! No, are you serious? It's still the thing I set up. Oh my god, so I could have finished this at any time. Oh my goodness. Now I feel dumb. Well, we did it. We won. Yay. Yay, team me. If I don't win, I'm gonna be very pissed. Hey, we did it! 20 minutes later. Hey. So yeah, I like that they have this match system. It gives me a reason to be like, hey, I'm good at the game I play. Katie, why are you interrupting my show? You're interrupting, like, the 4 people that watch this. How dare you?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, 4 people that watch this. Either way, I will explain all that in the next episode because I'm hitting really long marks, and man, wrestling is fun, but we'll figure it out, man. So on the next episode, I'll have everything set up. I'll have all my moves and all everything. Dude, why am I a heel? Fuck you. Oh, that's probably why. Next episode, we'll explain the dynamics of heels versus faces and why wrestling is still dope. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Oh man, this is a trip. I love gushing about wrestling. I'm losing so much. Whatever. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Blah, blah, blah. Till next time, I'll jet. We'll figure out catchphrases because I feel bad that I stole, like, bye-bye. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.